I have a friend of mine, his name is Pastor Adrian Evans. He's pastor in Australia. He wrote a book and an audio series that he has, probably it's at the ABC, called Identity Wars. And he has a web page called maranathamedia.com. You can download hundreds of books and audio recordings off of maranathamedia.com. You ought to write it down. And so I was looking through there and I saw the book Identity Wars. If you can pick it up at the ABC, it's definitely worth it. I mean, my teenage kids, they love to listen to it. Adrian sent me a copy of all the MP3s so we can listen to them. He sent me, you can download 3 chapters off of the webpage. But when I told him, I put them for my boys and we listened to them for worship in the morning, he said, let me send you all of them. And he sent me all of them. And we put them on in the mornings, and my boys will sit there and they'll listen to that. I said, if teenagers like this stuff, if they can listen to it, there's something interesting, if it catches their attention, we need more of it. And so, Identity Wars, in summary, is who are you anyway? When Jesus was baptized, his heavenly Father immediately identified him and says, behold, my beloved Son in whom I am well pleased. This is my beloved Son. At that moment, he knew who he was, even though he knew before, but this time it was confirmed. Okay? His identity is the Son of God. Then he went out to the desert for 40 days. And in 40 days, I got a feeling, after 40 days, he didn't look like a son of God. Did he? What would you look like after 40 days of fasting? I would be just a regular skeleton. And then the devil comes, and the very first thing he questioned was, if you are the Son of God, well, look at yourself, the implication. You don't look like it. I never saw a Son of God that looked like you. And what was Jesus' response? He says, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every what? Word. What was the last word he heard? This is my beloved Son. That was the last thing he had heard from his Father. And he said, I'm going to cling to that. My Father said, God said, I am his Son, and I don't care what you say, I'm still his Son. In Jesus' kingdom, identity is defined by relationship, not by who you are, what you do, what education, how much money. And even if you fall, you're still a son or daughter. You see? You cannot lose that. That's who you are. But in Satan's kingdom, you have to work. It's who's more powerful, who's stronger, who can command more, who can control more. That's the way to, and you can fall out of. You can fall out of it really easy. So you fight and get up in the morning. What do I have to accomplish? Not in Jesus. You're his son, you're his daughter, and that's it. What a wonderful, it's all based on relationship. So Jesus said, I heard that I'm the Son, my Father told me, and man will not live, bread will not affect that. By every word.